Right, let's all play. Hi guys, today I'm going to go through the chord sequence to Mr. Big, To Be With You, one of my favourite all-time tracks. I've already done a video on how to play the solo, and I did that many months ago, and I'll put a link in the description below. Fantastic solo by Paul Gilbert, cool track. So I'm just going to crack straight on. Basically it's a very simple song in terms of the rhythm, and the chord sequence is very much kind of within the key of E, apart from really one little bit. So it's relatively simple, but you do need to know your bar chords. So there's a little heads up, this is the song I use to teach these two bar chord shapes. So if you're just heading towards that intermediate, starting to get doing bar chords, this is a great track to learn. And in doing that, the first chord is a bar chord, and it's a C sharp minor. So what we're going to do is we're going to bar the 4th fret 5 strings, and then with our middle finger we're going to play the 5th fret B string. With our ring finger we're going to play the 6th fret D, and our pinky is going to play 6th fret on the G, and it should sound like this, which is that lovely minor sound. And this is C sharp minor, okay? So one of the classic moves you're going to get in songs, and you'll see this a lot, is this C sharp minor to the E, and that's exactly the move we're going to do here. We're going to go from C sharp minor to E, okay? So rhythmically, for most of this verse, actually, it's just going to be 2 down strums. That's it. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do. Now you can sometimes throw in an extra kind of hit in between, but it is not necessary. And for the sounds of the track in this first verse especially, you can just hear them doing 2 strums. So I'm going to go to E, as I say, just an E major. Then I'm going to go to A sus2. I'm doing an Oasis song there. A sus2. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my 2 fingers that are playing the top part of this E on the A and the D string 2nd fret, and we're just going to move them down, so they're now playing the D and the G string 2nd fret. I'm going to strum from the A string, because that's where we strum A chords, and that's an A sus2. Same rhythm as before, just 2 down strums, but that's why we fret it like that. We don't go from that E to A sus2 like that, because why would you move your fingers that much when you don't need to? You're just going to go A sus2, then back to E. So that's our sequence basically. C sharp minor, E, A sus2, E, and we do that twice, just exactly like that. I'll just quickly play that through. And then second time. And then the next bit, we're literally just going to go A sus2 to E, and then the same again, A sus2 to E, same rhythm. So again, I'm just going to play that through quickly, A sus2 to E twice. Okay, and now we've nearly done the whole of the verse, so now we're coming to the end. We're going to go to a D chord. Now, this is non-diatonic, it's not from within the key, so it sounds a bit strange, but it works because it raises us up a little bit, so that's where it sounds particularly good. We're going to do a different rhythm. We're going to do 4 down strums here. Okay, so that's So Come On Baby, Come On Over is the line there, so you can feel us building to that chorus. Then I'm going to do a B bar chord, so this is going to be my A-shaped bar chord. Now there's a couple of different ways to play this in this position, okay, so I'm just going to show them both to you. I'm going to bar the 5th fret, the 2nd fret with my 1st finger. I don't know why I said 5th, I'm going crazy. 2nd fret with my 1st finger, again 5 strings, that's probably right, 5 strings from the A string downwards. Then what I want to do is I'm going to form an A shape, so this shape here, but with the bar behind it, you see. So the way I do it is I have quite a flexible ring finger, you see, so I can kind of go bend it like that, you see if you can see that? So I can bend it all the way back there, no worries. So I can do that chord with 1 finger. There you go, it's a bit better. So I'm just holding down with this finger there, okay? And there's my B. But if you can't do that, and a lot of people can't, that's just literally a genetic thing for fingers, you have to fret it with 3 fingers. You're going to put your pinky on the 4th fret B, ring finger on the 4th fret G, and then middle finger on the 4th fret D, and then you bar behind it. Okay, so those are the 2 ways to play it, either just with your 3rd finger, some people do it with their 4th finger, but it's the same concept, or with all your fingers forming that A shape. Rhythmically, it's going to be the same as the D chord, 4 down strums. Okay, and that's all, literally that's the verse. And both verses that are full verses are exactly like that. They're exactly the same as that. So let me just play through the verse. Okay, so that's the first two verses, just exactly like that. So the first two choruses are going to be the same as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to play E, and then we're going to play A sus2, then we're going to play B, and then we go back and play E again. Okay, so all chords we've done already, so it's nice and simple. Rhythmically, I'm going to throw in a like that. Basically, I'm just doing an extra bass hit really. So I'm going strum, bass hit, strum, bass hit. Now it doesn't matter on that bass hit if you hit 1 or 2 or 3 strings, it actually doesn't matter. Most of the time now I'm just hitting 1 because I'm actually using my hand and not a pick. But it doesn't really matter, you just want to hit those extra hits in between, so it's going to be like that, okay? Then to A sus2, B, E, and then start again. E, A sus2, B, E, and again E, and then last time. Okay, and that's the first two choruses. So the song goes verse, chorus, okay? There's no intro, it's literally just goes straight into that C sharp minor for the verse. And that's it, so those are the first two parts. So now we're already on to the bridge. So this is the bit just before the solo. So this is going to be A sus2, and we're just going to strum this once. And then I'm going to move to C sharp minor, okay? And I'm going to do the same kind of rhythm as I did in the chorus. But 4 times all on the C sharp minor. Then I'm going to move to G, just a normal G. If you've seen me before, I always do my Gs like this. I've done a lot of Oasis songs recently, so obviously if you fret your Gs like that, that's fine, or like that, they're all fine. But I'm going to do it like this, because I want to. And I'm going to go 8, basically, down strums. I'm throwing in those offbeat hits as well. And that's it, so let me just play that through. So. So that's the Why Be Alone When We Can Be Together Baby, that bit. Okay, then it goes into the solo. Obviously I've done a video on the solo. As I've already said, the link will be in the description. Underneath the solo, if you're playing with someone else who is doing the solo, it's just the chorus. You just do the chorus, just exactly the same. So that's nice and simple. Obviously I'd say do the solo because it's an awesome solo, lots of all that kind of stuff. Cool, out of the solo, we're going to do basically the second half of the verse, and then at the end we're going to do it a row. So this is technically verse 3, and it's going to come in with the line when it's through, it's through. So we're going to go straight into the A sus2, same rhythm. So when it's through, E, and then again A sus2, fatal twist of both of you, and then to D, baby, come on over, and then on the B we're going to row, and we're actually only going to do 3 times. So that would be, so let me be the one to show you. Obviously I'm not going to sing it. And that's how that works, just 3 there. You know, that's being super accurate with the song. It doesn't actually matter if you do 3 or 4 or 2 or whatever, but you want to rally, you want to slow it down, so. Basically like that. Okay, short pause to drink coffee, and then we're already up to now the final chorus, okay? So rhythmically it's going to be the same, but we're actually going to change key to start this final chorus. It's actually going to change from the key of E major to E minor, or G major, which are the same key, basically. E minor and G major are the same key. So we're going to have a similar chord sequence, but we've just moved it key a little bit. Right, let's go through it. It's actually easier as well, because we're going to start with a G. We're going to do the same rhythm, so it's exactly the same. Then to C, then to D, then to G, and then again. And then on the third one, it's very exciting because we're going to go G, C, D, and then E minor. Okay, and then back to G, C, D, G, and then here we change key. E, A sus2, B, forgot the chord sequence, E, and again, E, A sus2, B, E, and then on the third time, E, A sus2, B, C sharp minor, E, A sus2, B, E, and on the final time line we're going to, so that would be normally that would be the end of the chorus. We're going to repeat the final line just to be the next to be with you, and we're going to roll it again, and roll just basically is a snazzy name for slow down. And then on that final E, it's just one strum of the final E and you're done. And that's it. That is all there is to say about that song. Fantastic song. What I'm going to try and do for the next, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks or something like that is just try and put out some of my favourite acoustic songs to teach. And that is one, and that's when I use it. I use that as my transitioning from open chords to bar chords. So it's a super useful song. As usual, please like the video. Please comment at the bottom, even if you just say awesome or cool or hello. It doesn't really matter. It all really helps. Please share the video as well. That really helps. And subscribe to the channel. And I will see you again for some more guitar videos. Basically, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.